Some women do not chase. They do not bargain. They do not bleed themselves dry upon the altars of borrowed desire. And yet, their absence carves caverns in men's dreams. Why? Because she understood a terrible truth. What he chased was never her. It was the ghost of his own unlived life. Observe the man who calls her mystery while fearing his own shadow. His hunger isn't for her soul, it's for the anima, the buried feminine within him that he's too terrified to reclaim. So he projects. He adores her intuition until it reflects his hidden wounds. He worships her depth until it threatens his shallow ego. Here is the tragic dance. The more luminous her presence, the more violently his shadow struggles to devour her light. You felt this, haven't you? That moment his eyes glaze over when you speak your truth. That's not rejection. That's his soul flinching from the mirror you hold. When he accuses her of coldness for refusing to mother his wounded inner child, that is the shadow's last gasp. His trauma screams through stoicism, a defense against the vulnerability her grace demands. She stops explaining, stops rearranging her soul to fit his fragile narrative. In that silence, his anima starves. Without her energy to feed his fantasy, his ego rides. This is where stoicism meets soul work. She anchors in ataraxia, untroubled by storms she did not summon. He mistakes her detachment for indifference. He does not see the funeral pyre where she burned the part of herself that begged to be chosen. Jung called it individuation. Trauma psychology calls it post-traumatic growth. She calls it survival. Hear this. Your worth was never currency for his redemption. Let him rage at the void. Your silence isn't emptiness, it's sacred geometry. Watch how men trade authenticity for power in the marketplace of attention. They barter charm for control, vulnerability for validation. The archetypal woman? She walks past the stalls. She knows these masks. The tyrant, the wounded hero, the charmer, all fear the same thing. A woman who cannot be bought because she remembers her divine origin. When he hoards attention like armor, she sees the child who believes love is scarce. Her retreat isn't cruel. It's the mercy of boundaries, forcing him to meet his abyss. Of myrrh, empowerment blooms when she trades his reflection for her roots. Jung's individuation is not selfishness. It's a sacred responsibility. With every layer of projection she strips away, she unearths diamond core self-worth. Stoic resilience meets soul alchemy. What is not yours to carry, lay down. What is not yours to heal, release. Let him mistake your depth for darkness. Let him call your boundaries brutality. While he battles phantoms, you are becoming. Not his fantasy, not his cure, not his lesson. A sovereign truth, rooted, unshakable, complete.